Hello guys, my name is Willem and welcome to LRDX Cars. First of all, I want to wish everyone who's watching a very Merry Christmas and all the best for the coming year. Even if you're not having the best Christmas or the Christmas you want, believe in or dream the Christmas you want, and in the future it will come. Just work towards your goal. Hello guys, my name is Willem and welcome to LRDX Cars. I found myself on the inside here of Esser Automotive. A very special supercar dealer here in Germany, in Alsdorf, nearby Aachen. They are also the main dealer and service point for Koenigsegg, for the Koenigsegg Automotive brand. You can find various models here. If you have one that needs service or you're looking to buy one, new one or second hand, you can come to Esser Automotive or check their website, esserautomotive.com. They're also the dealer of Rimac. Rimac is a very known brand in the super EVs, the fully electric hypercars. So Esser Automotive also is the service point and the main dealer of Rimac. Like you can see, they have a very wide collection of supercars here, like the Ferrari Enzo and the McLaren Senna. We'll take a quick look around through all the nice cars they have here, and then of course some nice Koenigseggs, because who doesn't want a Koenigsegg? So watch with me. Like you can see, you have a Ferrari Enzo here, the big five of Ferrari, the predecessor of the LaFerrari, and also the LaFerrari will be replaced soon, so there will be another Hyper Ferrari with the V12 in the center, fully carbon. It's a very low car, so very big. Diffuser at the back, fully carbon. The old light design. Quick glimpse at the inside. Very basic, stripped down. All the coolings. Then we also have the Lamborghini Aventador. It's not any regular Aventador, it's the Pirelli edition of the Aventador Roadster with the special red detailing around the car and the special matte gloss body color. Like you can see here, the Pirelli edition. Even the red detailing on the tires. And then also have a GT2 RS or a GT3 RS, the 991.2 generation Porsche. This nice lizard green body color with the Koenigsegg pack, which includes the fully carbon spoiler, fully carbon roof, and the hood in front, and fully carbon. Then we also have a very nice, very cool spec McLaren Senna. I already did a video about the McLaren Senna in the class green carbon, also in English, so if you haven't watched that video, go back to watch it. This one is in the full black carbon, like you can see, with the orange detailings, like in the front and sides, and the 4-point racing belts also in orange underneath the spoiler. It's very cool. When the spoiler goes up, you will see the orange coming underneath it. Then the very, very white on white with the white wheels, Porsche Gt, a very special Porsche with the V10 in it, who also was built to go Le Mans racing but didn't make it. But eventually they put it in a road car in this Carrera GT. Then we'll have a Ferrari F12 TDF, one of 800 worldwide. It's also for sale. Currently here at Esser Automotive. The nice carbon details. Also something I very much like on the TDF are these air veins to let the hot air out of the wheel arches. TDF, one of the dream cars. The V12 in the front. Then a new Porsche 992 Turbo, also a SL65 Mercedes-Benz, the Black Series model. Also a car you don't see that much. It's also numbered, I think it's one of 150 worldwide, with the V12 in the front. Very big air intakes. And the more enlarged wheel arches, as you can see. Nice spoiler at the back. The AMG Black Series logo. Then the Ferrari F8 Spider. The tricolore stripe on the racing seats. Very cool. Exterior color, grey. Then we have another McLaren Senna. Like one Senna wasn't enough. They have two here at the moment. This one in the full gloss black with the blue carbon fiber. All the blue is actually carbon fiber, like you can see. If you're looking far from it, you actually can't see the weave that good. So, but it's all carbon, like the whole roof, the spoiler. Grand Senna. It will be a future classic, not only because of the name, but the track power this car has. And also one of my favorites, a Ferrari 458 Speciale. With the last naturally aspirated V8 from Ferrari, the mid-engine. Then the Mercedes SLS, the first generation with the gull-wing doors. This one in white. Then another very special Ferrari, the Spider version of the Speciale. This one also for sale. The Ferrari 458 Speciale Aperta is its name, one of 499 worldwide. Here in this white color with the black striping and the red interior. Also for sale here at the moment. Very cool car. Then another Porsche we already have seen in another video, but I think it was a Dutch one. It's the Turbo S exclusive series from Porsche, well known with the two carbon stripes going over the car and the sort of gold exterior color. I think it's one of 500. Then they have not one, not two, but three Porsche 918 Spiders here for sale at the moment. Or I think one at least for sale. The other ones can also be customer cars. A GT Silver metallic car. A Guards red one. Also, I think it's the Carrera white color, or just a white color. This one also has the Koenigsegg pack, like you can see on the 918 Spider. The 918 Spider is the hypercar from Porsche at the moment, like the LaFerrari is for Ferrari. And this one with a nice carbon fin, extra fin. We'll see in a moment, the other cars don't have that. And the full carbon spoiler. And these magnesium wheels also, instead of the standard wheels. Full carbon roof. And then also it's a hybrid. Like you can see in the green detailing. It's also other Porsche models use it because it's a V8 engine combined with an electric engine. And another Ferrari F12 TDF here. This one in Giallo Modena. What was I going to show us? Oh, this one is also a Koenigsegg car. Very known feature at the back is the extra carbon fin. Like you can see, this GT Silver metallic car doesn't have it, so it's the basic 918. Like any 918 is basic, this one also plugged in. You can see quick glimpse in the interior. This red one is, I think, my favorite. Nice popping color. And the Koenigsegg back also. The carbon roof. Then I think we had all the cars on the outside. Only this 360 Challenge Radale I didn't notice. But now I want to talk more about the Hypercars they have here, because they are the Koenigsegg salesperson and the service point here in Germany for Koenigsegg. And they also have some nice Paganis here. So sorry for the noise in the background. It's a workshop where they are currently working, but it's nice sound. So we guys, car guys, don't mind if it's a nice V8 sound in the back. This Agera R model, like I was saying, it's the updated one of the Agera. They also have an Agera and a CCX here. Then the Agera came after the Agera. I will show them more in detail. It all started with the CC8S, of course. The 8 years of production that went into the first Koenigsegg, Christian von Koenigsegg build. Then afterwards came the CCX, the more updated one, with the updated transmission, updated wheels, updated chassis. You can see the nice manual one in the very first. You can see the old technology. And since the beginning, Koenigsegg always had the option, which I find myself a very nice option, that you can put a roof, you can see, of the car. It's one panel and you can start in the front, which makes it convertible at the same time, but you can't see it from the outside that it is a convertible. Very nice detail. And the older rear lights, the more circle lights in the back. And this one had a carbon spoiler in the beginning. They didn't have the spoiler. That's when they went off the track on Top Gear. A lot of car guys will probably know. And the center exhaust, which is known at Koenigsegg, they always use the center exhaust. The diffuser wasn't that aggressive at the time. This car broke the speed record of the McLaren F1, who held it for almost 10 years. This car went 388 kilometers an hour in the beginning of 2000. So it's a real mega car with the twin turbo V8 from Koenigsegg with the ghost on it, like you can see. After the CCX we just saw came the Agera. This one is the first Agera model. You also have the Agera R or the Agera S, and of course the Agera RS, who currently holds the speed record of fastest production car in the world. This is his granddad, the Koenigsegg Agera. I will go through some details, but like you can see the headlights, also the rear lights have changed a bit. And of course, because they are few years building cars, they started making a lot of more things in-house at Koenigsegg himself. So I think at the Agera time the whole car was built in Sweden. To start off at the back, you can see the new rear design of the rear lights, not the 3 circles like we saw on the CCX, but more the circle. Also the Agera Wagen front is the same, and the RS also has the same. Now the biggest difference is this much more sportive diffuser. Thank you for doing so. It's much better sound quality now than the very known, or I will quickly say, so the Triplex Suspension of Koenigsegg. Very special suspension system they use. And the full carbon spoiler also in the back, the nice finished Koenigsegg logo, and it's brushed steel they use for it, just as the rims. They're also a special brushed steel design, I think, or something like that. A full one. Center cap. You can change tires easily. Nice carbon side skirts. Big air intake. You can see to cool the engine. Then the same option, you can install the roof in the front. And then a bit more updated. Like you see now, they are using the twin clutch gearbox. Automatic, nice Koenigsegg emblem. And the door mechanism also of the Koenigsegg is something special. Maybe show you later. Then the more fresh headlights, the carbon inside, and the air intake in the front. Really nice. The Koenigsegg models, the dream cars, the louvers, and the hoods that are fully in carbon. Mirrors. And also something special about the Koenigsegg is the rain, the wiper for the rain is in the center, like you can see. So they have a special wiping mechanism Koenigsegg uses. You think it will distract you, but it's center located, so they thought about it. That it don't pass your view or make your view worse. The Koenigsegg Agera R, the next Koenigsegg in line after the Koenigsegg Agera. This R model had some updates, like increase in horsepower, increase in downforce, of course. Some interior updates. I will quickly show them to you. This one finished in a very nice matte blue color. I think the the biggest differences, I think, are the fins here on the side of the car. Full carbon livery, the full carbon hood, the full carbon spoiler, another design also of the spoiler, and it was the first time, because I was wrong, that they used the Triplex Suspension, and this one in the Agera R, the predecessor, the Agera didn't have the Agera, or didn't have the Triplex Suspension, which helps the car stabilize at higher speeds. seats. After the Agera RS, which isn't here at the moment, but it looks quite similar to the Agera R we've just seen, came the Koenigsegg Regera. This one was the first to use also electric motors, so it's a hybrid hypercar. Something special about the Regera is also that it has no gearbox. It only has one gear to smash through to go from 0 to max speed. It's the Koenigsegg direct drive system Koenigsegg built for this car, because they were using also 3 electric engines. They came up with this very smart idea of the special gearbox. It's also very light, of course, very handy with these kind of cars. See, the Regera has a total new design, not the same as the Agera. The full new headlights, very nice headlights with the small LED lights in it. Very nice Koenigsegg logo, like you can see, with some air openings so that if there is some condense or some water stuck behind the glass, it can drain out, so you have no fog on the light. Then the full carbon, very special. It's also in-house made by Koenigsegg, the carbon fiber they make themselves. Front splitter. Quickly show you the car in the background with all the noise. It's also a Regera. This one, and I'll later show you the other. This one in the more silver color with the blue striping, and the 3 air intakes. Something that also comes back. Also a feature Koenigsegg that is well known, like the air intake on the front. This one with the 3 intakes, and a subtle line of airflow on the hood. Wheel design, the light blue brakes to match the striping. Finish on the wheels is immaculate, it's something else. But yeah, we're looking at a 4 million hypercar, so that's what we should expect. Carbon mirrors, very big air intakes, the carbon fiber continuing. I think it's a full carbon body car. The monocoque, also the panels on the outside are all carbon. So even the parts that are called serval are also carbon fiber. Then this very cool spoiler design at the back with a very massive air intake directly to the cooling system of the engine. A nice carbon finish. These carbon fins, very cool. Also an air brake that helps brake the car at high speeds. Then also a totally new back of the car. Like you would expect, the center thing in the middle is the exhaust, but it's the cooling of the batteries. The exhaust is placed right here. Very cool. Like you can see from Akrapovic, a very thin design. It's created in the design of the diffuser, so it's also usable, the exhaust. It's also a fin for the airflow, fully carbon. You can see just through, all open. The special rear lights. Like you wouldn't really see them if they aren't on. And also cooling of the batteries. Also the Ghost logo. It's a nice detail because the Ghost Squadron was the Swedish air team of the some extra cooling on the side of the car where the hot air on the back wheel arch can go out, can float out. And a fully new designed interior, like you can see, this one with a nice blue quilting on it, full carbon backed seats, very nice screen. I'll go to the other side. Same thing with this one as the others. You can put the roof in the front and you have a convertible. You can see full carbon steering wheel, the full carbon center console, new media display. Also the back is a fully media display. Very cool. Koenigsegg logo. And in the middle is the start button. Cup holders, very handy. Then there is another Koenigsegg Gt that just found its way to the showroom. That's this one in the dark blue carbon. Also a very nice example with the white striping that's starting from the front, it's going all the way to the back, on the side and stripe, and also on the roof. Very nice blue carbon. So with the cream interior. Very cool. This one also with the full carbon wheels. Also made the car lighter. Full carbon wheel design. So with the blue brakes. Another brand I didn't talk about already is Pagani. Pagani Automotive from Italy. Also a known hypercar builder, just like the Koenigsegg and the Bugattis. Pagani is an Italian company who, in my eyes, make the most fantastic looking cars. They are all about the design and the detailing. It's real art on wheels. They have a Vaira Roadster and a Huayra coupe here. So I will also let these beautiful cars see to you, and I will talk more about them, give some more details about them to you. Off with the Pagani Vaira coupe. This model came in about 5-6 years ago. Vaira named after the air, because it's all based about the airflow. You can see these panels in the front, this one, that one, also in the back. They move so the air can flow through the car and create more downforce on it. It's really beautiful car, the Pagani. Full carbon nose, the intakes all carbon. Very cool. Headlight design also, a nice carbon finish around them. And something I like very much are the mirrors, side mirrors on the Pagani with the cool design. This Pagani Automobili logo. Carbon continues over roof. Nice air intake. Some things you don't see in a picture that much, or this big air intake to the V12 engine built by AMG. You can see the gold on it and the Affalterbach logo. I like that it's made by AMG. You can see the engine is right at the back of where you sit. You can hear all the great noises. And something Pagani is well known for is its very beautifully finished interiors. Not the nice clusters of carbon, also like the steering wheel. Then the fully open mechanism of the gearbox. It's a single clutch gearbox. Nice carbon detailings, full doors. Even the speakers are in a nice design. Back also nice carbon. This with the cream and the blue to match the blue exterior color. And then, like you can see, the roof is fully glazed, so you have more light on the inside. These are also gullwing doors, so they open up like that, not like a regular door or a Lamborghini door. They have a special mechanism. Cool wheel design of these Paganis. Nice rims also with the center locks. Carbon fiber discs. And all carbon on the side skirts. Nice air intake. And you can see the rear tires are much wider than the front tires. Oh, the back of the Pagani is something I can look at for days. Oh, very nice. Carbon around the rear lights. And the full carbon two-tone, like you can see the body color split by half by the carbon body. Nice 4 exhausts, also a well-known feature about Pagani, or the 4 exhausts. And now the back air, I don't know how to call them, air brakes are a bit up here, like I was saying, in the front. So you can see that they go a bit up if you brake, or if you corner, the one will go down and the other will go up, depending on how you're cornering. It's all about stabilizing the car at higher speeds to create more downforce. Then the back is fully carbon finished, like you can see. The Huayra emblem, and then the full exhaust system we can see through. Very cool. Then they also have another Pagani model here at the moment, the Pagani Vaira Roadster. It's the Roadster version of the Vaira. It also has some updates because it came a couple of years later. Like the engine has some updates. Also the interior, of course, some updates. And this one being the Roadster, like you can see, this full glazed top you can take off, so you can hear the nice V12 engine much better. The Targa look on the back with the air cooling on the side, very nice detailing. So the full carbon detailing. And to start off at the back of this car, the first difference you can see with this car and the coupe is the diffuser is a bit more aggressive with the fins in it to create more downforce at the back. Very cool mesh design also. You can see another mesh design than the Vaira had. This one is really artistic. This full black Vaira Roadster emblem fully gloss black exterior, and then all the details like the rear lights and the black carbon, the diffuser, and the same 4 exhausts. This one also has the active aero system. And a bit more nicer finish on the rear lights. As you can see through the car. Then, because this one is a Roadster and you can take the roof off, you don't have the possibility of the gull-wing doors like you have on the regular Vaira. So now you have a normal regular door, like any door on a Pagani is regular. This one has a very nice Alcantara interior with the yellow stitching. Then the full carbon bridge. This car is number 49 of 100. They made 100 of the Roadsters and 100 of the coupes of the Pagani Vaira. You can see the updated media display with the Apple CarPlay. It's something you didn't have on the Huayra. Nice sounds on the background. Doesn't mind if it's a V8. Love to hear it. Nice clusters, nice carbon finish on the steering wheel. Very nice buttons. The detailing of the buttons and everything is of another level on this car. Also the gearbox that's open the mechanism. Cool car. Full carbon top, there you can see the carbon overload on this. Or like you can't have enough carbon. And the new design of the rear of the rims, new Roadster design. Nice detailing on it with a thin design on it. Also, of course, center caps, the yellow brakes to match the stitch on the interior. Little yellow detail I didn't notice before on the nice carbon mirrors. And a full carbon front splitter, also with the new mesh in it. Very cool cars, the Paganis. If I had to choose between the Pagani or the Koenigsegg, it would be a hard one. Like the title of the video was saying, all I want for Christmas is a Koenigsegg. But now seeing those Paganis in real life, all the details or something the Koenigsegg doesn't have. Another very special car they just parked here on the inside. Like it's really Christmas for me. All the cool cars they bring here on the inside is this Porsche Gt, but it's not a regular GT like the white one we've seen here. It's a Mirage GT. I think they only made 25 of these worldwide. It's a special tuner car. Mirage is a special tuner company, only tuned Porsches. We did a fantastic job on this Carrera GT with a full exhaust system, full gold exhaust system with the tips. Like you hear the sound It's a crazy sound. The V10 upgraded by Mirage. The cool updates, like all the gold detailing. Also the exterior color is a very special sparkling color. I will show more in detail to you. I was saying, cool sparkle on the car. It really matches with the crazy spec of the Mirage GT, like you can read. Cool air fans all made in gold to match the gold detailing, like the air coolings. And also something very nice Mirage did is a roof scoop they put on to cool the engine. And the nice sort of golden carbon detailing, like here. Also the gold wheels, the center caps. Very handy. Very cool car. The Mirage GT. The sound is immense. It's out of this world. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Also thank you very much to Esser Automotive to make it possible to take a look at all these beautiful cars. And if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe for a lot more supercar content to come. Bye guys, till the next video.